And welcome back. We are still hanging out with our friend Dr. Stacey Perry, and we have been learning about some transferring techniques onto wood. And I mean, we have little like wood, what are these called? Like
boards.
Boards, yes. But you could really do it on anything, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So,
well, she's going to show us how to do it on what I thought was a drawer, but it's actually a brick mold.
I thought the same thing though, and I'm like, I don't know why I thought that, but
well, it has a handle.
Well,
yeah.
But I mean, so you can do this on furniture that you already have.
Absolutely.
Now, does it have to have like a raw finish on it, or
no, it does not
matter?
Any type of smooth finish is fine. If it's got a coat of paint on it, that's great. If it's got a clear coat on it, that's perfect.
It's fine.
It's fine. The one thing that I would not recommend is if it has a dusty surface, like a really chalky paint.
Okay, because that won't let it
adhere.
Okay,
exactly.
That makes sense. What about like other things besides wood?
It'll go on anything.
Anything. Okay, just not.
I've put them on windows, mirrors, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
so this is one of the classes that you do, and I know that you kind of just do them at random. It's not like a set schedule all the time, but let's hear about some of the other classes that you do.
So last night we actually did a class where we did a barn quilt. It was a patriotic barn quilt. So we painted the wood to make it look like a quilt. It was almost like a puzzle that went in a frame.
Okay.
Really cute. And those are on my Facebook page if anybody wants to see those.
Okay.
And then I do gnomes, like painted little painted gnomes and door signs.
Do you do like seasonal type things
yes,
too?
a lot of seasonal stuff.
Okay,
So if like there's a holiday coming up, you would probably
we'll
have
theme
something.
it to the
Okay, I
whatever
love
the
that.
holiday is.
You know, I'm so curious, and I'm sure we've asked you this before, but with all this variety of different kind of artistry, or whatever you want to call this, like, how did you learn all these different techniques, or how did, like, what caught your initial interest in them, maybe?
It's trial and error.
Okay, that's a great answer, yeah.
It's all trial and error. But the reason I actually started doing this is my mother had Alzheimer's, and I took care of her full time as a caregiver, and so I retired from my old job as a podiatrist.
Yeah.
And started doing crafts with her to kind of keep her engaged and keep her going, and so it kind of led to the business.
I love
and
that.
I was gonna say it's very therapeutic too,
it is.
to do things like
it really
this.
is.
So we
It's
do
great for caregivers.
Oh yeah, that's really good advice too, coming from a physician here. So, like you do transfers and then like paint. So like, do you do actual paint like pictures, or is it just kind of refinishing the whole thing? Or
nope, we do some kind of. It's not paint by numbers, but like the sip and paints that you see where people have it already lined out.
Yeah.
We do some of those. We do painting wood with they paint the different parts and things like that, but not fine art painting. So not typically a canvas.
what if someone had a piece of furniture that they want to redo, but they don't know how? What is the first step in that, or do they? I mean, do you do that for them, or do you just teach them how?
So as of right now, because of the busy schedule that I have, I'm not doing refinishing. Personally right now, but I would be happy to tell anybody, give them tips and help on what to do and things like that. All they have to do is send me a message and be happy to help them.
On Facebook? On
Facebook or
Dr. Stacey Paints?
Yeah, very cool. And I want to clarify too, so with your classes, and we touched on this a little bit, but like you don't necessarily really have to know anything coming in. You kind of do all different kinds of levels, right?
Clearly,
Absolutely not.
Clearly, you don't have to know
Right?
anything.
Yeah, no. Most of the people that come to the classes aren't crafty.
Okay.
So, they're coming for the first time and learning how to do some of these techniques. And anything that I show you in a class can be transferred into doing your own furniture.
Okay.
So all of it kind of leads to you bettering your home with little money.
And I like how you brought up the story with your mom, because it makes me think like this is a great idea for really anything. You could do like a parent-child type outing for the night. You could do date night, a group class, whatever that looks like. And it's just something different that we're not always doing. You know what I mean?
So typically, are those classes in the evening then?
They're in the evening or on the weekends.
Okay.
And we can do days too. I also do private ones. So if someone wants to book one for a group or party.
Go to your website, which is drstaceypaints.com.
Correct.
Or we can find you on Facebook, send you a message if we have like questions or want to find out what a class is coming up or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
You're amazing.
Very
Easy.
good. Yeah, this is awesome.
You make it
Super
really
easy.
That's
I know. She's like, even over there, I'm like, that looks complicated.
Yeah,
but she makes
I
it look so
know.
simple.
That one doesn't stick very well. So.
That's okay. Well, Dr. Stacey, thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it.